These are nice chairs. Beat the old woodens.
Should be good to go.
I know, that's true. Yeah, you kept the meeting moving along.
Okay, too loud, not loud enough.
A little bit closer, maybe.
How about now?
Perfect.
Okay. Morning, everybody. I'm going to call a meeting of the Public Safety to order at this time. Becky, if you do roll call, please.
Sure. Mike Copine,
Here.
John Nicholson, Marilyn Shippert,
Present.
Keen Hudson,
Present.
Jack Scraggstad,
Here.
Mike Seaman.
Here.
Okay, we don't have anybody as far as visitors, outside visitors. Mr. Thompson, I'm not going to classify you as an outside visitor. You're part of the hierarchy.
Part of the effort, yeah.
Yes. Okay, has everybody had a chance to read last month's meeting minutes and everything? Any corrections or changes to be made? If not, they'll stand approved as read. Okay, I'm going to jump ahead. I've had a request by the state's or from the state's attorney. He and Mr. Thompson would like to talk to the committee this morning. And I'll let Charlie highlight what the topic is about. And Charlie, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thanks, sir. About 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago, we found out that we were going to lose support for our case management system in the office. The case management system has been in place since around 2015. It was before I even got in the office. The support itself will be gone as of September of 2023. So we started working towards looking at new case management software and what that may entail. We asked the servicer that we have right now as to who they would recommend, especially when it comes to data conversion. They recommended Carpel. We reached out to the Illinois State's Attorneys Association as well as some of the counties in Illinois that have used Carpel, and there's been a ringing endorsement for that program itself. So we had a demo that was done. I sent that demo along to Jack, who was able to review it. We also got a proposal from Carpel. And in that proposal, it also included, which would be a secondary portion, which would be for the public defender's office. The cool thing about this software is it's web-based. You can use it anywhere as long as you have a Wi-Fi or a data connection to be able to connect to the internet. We would use it for the transmission of discovery, so it would be a seamless transition over to the public defender's office. Once we get discovery, it's in the system, send it along to them, and they've got it right there, web-based on their system. It's more efficient in terms of discovery collection for the staff. It actually numbers everything for them. It categorizes them, and through catalogs puts them in, here's the video, here's pictures, here's whatever it may be. So one of the things that's going to be on the agenda for finance tomorrow is the approval of that. Now, I obviously did not want to switch over to a case management software because I'm not looking to spend any more money than we have to. But with the support that we're losing next September, our hand was kind of forced with it. If we are to stay with the case management that we have right now, which is full case, while they will, quote unquote, help us with things as they come up at $150 an hour, eventually it's just going to stop working because they will no longer support it. So we're looking at Carpel. The amount that is for the state's attorney's side is approximately $99,000. I know that's a hefty amount, but it's pretty comparable to what you would see for other case management softwares. And this one's designed specifically for prosecutors' offices, just like the other one's designed specifically for public defenders' offices. So many of these case management software programs have billables worked into it. Obviously, we don't work off of billables, so there's no need to have that type of programming in there. So the public defender side of that is approximately $34,000 and some change. So I wanted to put that on your radar to kind of look at. And the reason I bring it up right now, as opposed to next September when we come around for budget time again, is the way that Carpel is set up right now, because they have so many clients and are implementing this program throughout so many different counties in different states throughout the country, where they're looking at a go live date for us if we were to sign the contract this month of probably next September. So that's why we're pushing for it so quickly. Obviously, if there's any questions, concerns, or comments about it, we want to address those up front and make sure that we have a pretty good idea of what you as the board will be looking at. But I wanted to put it on your radar because I know finance is going to be looking at it tomorrow, and it may end up on the full board.
Any questions?
I don't know if Bob has anything he wants to add to it, but.
So, yeah, so this is already in 32 counties? So including Kane County and Adams County for the Public Defender's Office. It allows the Public Defender's Office to work more efficiently and hand in hand with the prosecutor's office. A case in point for the web-based system being helpful to us is every year when I come for budgeting, I remind the Finance Committee that when Nikki took over for Mary Worley, we never replaced Nikki. Well, she's a parent. Oftentimes kids get sick and she's at home and can't work. This would allow her to work. She's got plenty of time to work. She just can't take a child to daycare when the child has a fever or something like that, but she's more than willing to work. So instead of running her over paper files, we got a web-based system where she can continue to be efficient and get the job done, exchange and discovery with the state, and help us review and file documents. So it'll be very helpful with us moving forward, working with the state on this interface.
Okay, the proposal is though? Okay. So I guess the proposal you should see on your onboard agenda and the amounts and the breakdown of those amounts, you should see on page 14 and 15 of that proposal.
And if you're looking for it, scroll down under the state's attorney's report under this software, and you'll see the actual report as well as the board action request form.
I picked it up. It's under the finance meeting too. So, Charlie, I got a question for you. You mentioned there's 99,000. That's the total impact to the county. State's attorney's share is 34, and Bob gets a share of it.
So the total amount for the state's attorney's office is 99,900. Now that I have it pulled up, I can read that off to you, but that would be the first year cost. That's not something you pay every year. That's what you pay up front. And then the annual costs that you would have after that, that I would have to work into my budget, would be 13,100.
Mine would be like 4.
Correct. So the public defender's first year is 38,150. And then the total annual support services is 4,050, which you'll see on that page 15.
Any other questions for Mr. Boonstra or?
I just
Mr.
want